today I want to talk about being active and staying fit and staying on track with your goals on the weekends. I don't know about you guys, but the weekends have always been the hardest for me, especially before I started Weight Watchers. It seemed like I would do great during the week and eat right, work out, and then once the weekends would come, we'd go out to eat. I'd eat like crap. I wouldn't be working out as much, and then it seemed like everything would fall apart for everything that I did for that week. So I'm here to give you guys some ideas of ways that you could stay active and keep on track while on Weight Watchers on the weekends. Just to start out, I think it's so important to get outside. You want to be active, you want to be outside. When you're sitting inside on the couch doing nothing, you're going to be more prone to grabbing a snack, eating more. You're also not getting in your steps for the day. You're not being active. You're not burning calories. So definitely one of the number one things is getting outside on the weekends. So for me, things that I like to do is go for a run. I don't love running, and I'm sure many people don't, but I am training for a race that I do every single year, so that is why right now I'm running, following up to the race, which is in about a month. But after that, then I just like to do like high intensity interval training. I'll also, almost every park in my area has workout stations, so I could go outside and do workout stations, do different exercises without even having to go to the gym. I'll also, utilize things that are outside besides the workout stations to do exercises, to do HIIT cardio, and just make it more fun rather than just running. I also like to do sprints. You would do sprints in 15 minutes rather than running for an hour, and you're still going to burn a lot of calories by doing so. So that is something I also enjoy doing. Another thing that I like to do on the weekends is go hiking. Especially I live in Las Vegas, it gets hot in the summer, so we have like Mount Charleston, which has great hiking, and it's also a lot cooler up at Mount Charleston, so it's a great way to beat the heat. Just today when I went on my run, I went on a run at 6:30 in the morning, and it was already really, really hot. So you need to find ways to still be able to be outside but get away from the heat. So that is a great way. We go up there almost every weekend in the summertime and do hikes, and it's so much fun. And then there's also, even in the fall, winter, there's other places around Nevada that you can go hiking. There's a lot of hiking here, so we try to do that almost every weekend if possible. And then another thing I like to do on the weekends is there are a lot of like outdoor shopping centers around here, so I'll go shopping even if I'm not trying to buy something, which most of the time I'm not. I'm trying to save my money, so most of the time I'm not even buying something, but I'll go walk around, look at window shop, look in the stores, and a lot of people do that. There's a lot of other people walking around just enjoying the day, enjoying the nice weather, and that's a great way to stay active and get your steps in for the day, and be out of the house and not be thinking about food. So that's another great thing that I love to do to stay active. And then also I'll take my dog to the park. I'll take him to the dog park. We'll go on walks together. Anything like that. Anything to keep me out of the house, and also I know it's something that he enjoys a lot as well. So those are great ways to stay active on the weekends. Make sure you're not sitting inside on the couch, because I know, first and foremost, that when I'm just sitting at home doing nothing, all I can think about is food. But when I'm out, I forget about it. And also when I'm out being active, a lot of the times I'm thinking, well, I just did this and this and this. I don't want to ruin it by eating something that's going to be unhealthy now. And it motivates me more to continue to eat healthy. Now, on the topic of food, that's one thing that would really ruin my diet every weekend is food, because my boyfriend and I would order a pizza every weekend, or we'd cook like a frozen pizza pretty much every weekend. And we would eat out every single weekend, and now I try not to do that as much. We still will go out and eat, but I'll make much more healthier decisions on what I'm going to be eating out at restaurants. And then I'll also, I modify my own food to make it so that it's healthy foods, but they don't seem healthy, because I'll make a pizza, and I'll show you guys how I make this, but I'll make a pizza that's barely any points, and it still keeps me on track for the day. It doesn't make me go over my points at all, but it's tasty, it tastes good, especially when you're on a diet. Foods like that taste great. I also have some good desserts that I really like to make, and I'll go into more depth of the dessert that I'll make. And that's not even on the weekends. I'll make that during the weekdays too. It just really fights my craving at the end of the night. And it's something that's so little points, I can fit it in pretty much every single day. And then also, you have to remember that on the weekends, if you are, there's events happening, there's things going on, and you are going to go over your points sometimes. But that's why we have our weekly points, and that's what I like to save my weekly points for. During the week, I try to make sure that I don't go over my daily points. But on the weekends, if that happens, it's okay, because I have my weeklies all still left from the week. So those are just some great ideas to stay active, stay fit, stay eating healthy on the weekends, because the weekends are the hardest. During the week, you're on track, you're focused, you're motivated, but on the weekends, I know personally that that's when all of that seems to fall apart. But since I've been on Weight Watchers, since I started implementing everything that I just said to you guys, I've really been able to stay on track on the weekends and see results. So I hope you guys like this. Thank you for watching.